then it's a different ball game.
And I think the whole reach and height is way different for Ngannou than a Derek Lewis, and that's what makes
100%.
it. That's what makes it
Derek
interesting.
is
Derek
much
Lewis
smaller.
couldn't close the distance.
My opinion in it, man.
Yeah, hit me with it.
Gane is going to be tough for Ngannou.
Yeah.
He's going to be tough for Ngannou. He is going to be tough. Because my thing is, them first 2 rounds, if Ngannou can't catch him with nothing heavy or hard, it's going to be a long night for Ngannou.
I'm going Ciryl Gane, bro.
It's going to be a long night.
I'm going for. It scares me the way he ducks to his right after landing, like against Derek Lewis. Like, I don't know if you saw him evade Derek Lewis. What he would do is like kind of like really lean towards his right or left, like really hard. And then
you got to be careful against Ngannou doing
right,
that. You got to be careful.
He'll get out the way and kind of use lateral movement. But if Ngannou catches you once, bro, like
good night.
Same with Lewis. But like. Look, Ciryl Gane made a case for being like the fighter of the year this year. He beat Rosenstrike, Volkov, and Derek Lewis all in a year.
Let's be honest. Volkov is like, that boy's on the back end of his career. Rosenstrike got exposed. Rosenstrike got exposed earlier this year by who? Was it Curtis Blades or was it Derek?
Was Blades.
I don't know.
I think it was Blades.
That's what I'm saying. And now we're finding out that he's not as nice as he really is. Like, I'll give Gane a Derek Lewis win. That was impressive, and I was like, "Oh snap!" Like, he just beat my guy, but he's too fresh, bro. It's like, for instance, when he was making his first run against Stipe, he just wasn't ready.
We'll
you know that's how I'm looking at it.
Oh yeah, we're gonna see.
But that's the only thing that scares me is how athletic Gane is, because he really is the most athletic heavyweight in the division.
Moves like a middleweight.
100%. Yeah,
he moves like a middleweight, bro. I mean,
defense, range.
Really light on his feet, bro, for a heavyweight, and he packs a punch too. It's
he
not like
packs
he's
a punch.
Just,
don't think
right.
Yeah, he powder punch. He got some.
He hurt
heaters.
Lewis. He hurt Lewis. I mean, he put him out, but he hurt Lewis a few times before finally putting him out. The only thing I could see is like, what if Ngannou like really worked on certain stuff, like, you know, in order to strike well against Gane. Another thing, real quick, I don't know if you guys heard about Ngannou kind of wanting out of his contract. If he wins, it's almost like it's against his favor. I don't mean to be a conspiracy theorist. I'm just saying, like, what if he loses? Is he out of the UFC or no?
No.
I was just reading on that.
Oh, you haven't heard about? Yeah.
I've heard about the rumors and stuff. And Dana said what he said, but money talks and bullshit walks.
He's got a little John Jones in him. That's all, but he's just not
positioning himself.
So you don't think he makes more outside the UFC right now?
He could. He possibly could.
For who?
Possibly could.
And then listen. Here's the thing. Y'all want to talk about fighter pay? Who besides the
Let's
UFC?
go, Trey got hyped up.
Let's go. He's paying him more. Who's doing that? Not Bellator.
Bellator probably pays him more.
One or Bellator.
Yeah. Like, they're not doing that.
This guy said they get 96 views every card.
Yeah, Miller gets more people streaming fight.
You can say that
about the fights than they do watching actual Bellator fights.
Yeah, but if they put their money into a certain fighter, they can pay him, man. Dana ain't paying these dudes like crazy
paychecks. Logan Paul right now.
Dana ain't paying these dudes crazy paychecks. They got
McKee.
That's why they
now they add Ngannou. Nemkov.
You know why McKee's a great draw? Because they got people to fight him. Who the heck is going to fight Francis in Bellator?
That's a great question. That's a great question.
Who's going to fight him, bro?
But see, this is a question. But UFC,
Romero going to gain some weight.
Who's in the UFC?
I mean, come on, bro.
But what's going on in the UFC heavyweight division?
UFC
heavyweight division.
It's starting to get popping again.
It's starting to get popping again. Perfect time for him to leave.
UFC heavyweight is the best it's ever been. Do you remember when Stipe was running the division?
It's the best it's ever been, huh?
Yeah, Stipe can't even get a win right now.
This is the best.
Ryan Bader in Bellator.
Stipe is older and coming off injuries. What?
Exactly. And Stipe used to run that division.
Ryan Bader.
Nah, that's not the best heavyweight.
Fedor in Bellator.
Nah. Yes, it is.
Fedor's in Bellator, Trey.
Who?
Fedor Emelianenko. I mean, he's like 76 years old, but
no, this guy is not serious.
Ryan Bader. Ryan Bader. The
Are
champion.
You serious?
Bro,
Bro,
I'm just
serious right now, Miller?
It'll sell okay.
It's money.
Right
It'll
It's about them paychecks.
I would rather see Francis fight Tanner Bozer than freaking
okay.
the champ of Bellator right now.
Let me ask you this: he beats Ciryl Gane. Who does he fight next in the UFC heavyweight?
There ain't nobody else.
It's a rematch. It's a rematch.
Hold up.
Yeah,
Okay, he beats him twice. Who does he fight after that?
Yeah, ain't no
Who
heavyweight.
does Francis fight after? Who does Gane fight?
No,
nobody.
Who does Francis fight next in the UFC?
He's got to get Derek.
Derek Lewis again?
That's not that good of a bro. Ciryl beat him.
What, bro? Y'all serious, bro? Y'all not about to hate on Derek like that? There's no way.
Nah, don't want to see it again.
No one wants to see that fight.
Yo, listen.
Are you, bro? Derek Lewis.
I got a question.
Is one of the bigger draws in the UFC.
Trey, I got a question. If he goes to Bellator, but Ngannou can fight Logan Paul and Jake Paul, is it worth it?
Oh my God, here we go.
They'll make coming on here to troll right now. They'll make us on here to troll.
I'm here to defend Von's favorite athletes.
Oh my God!
I mean, he did lose to Lewis, so maybe the rematch, maybe.
There's got to be a rematch. I mean, what do you mean?
But okay, all right. So my question,
what? I don't understand this little. There's no competition in heavyweight. Are y'all serious right now?
Trey, what if he loses to Ciryl Gane?
It's not really. I mean, it's not popping, my G.
I think he fights Derek either way, but he's gonna get the rematch. I think he gets the rematch if he loses to Ciryl.
No matter what, no matter like the outcome, he gets a rematch.
Yeah,
but who else has?
That's fair.
I mean, who has a realistic?
Unless Francis wins, then I think Ciryl doesn't get a rematch immediately.
But okay, can we go over the top 5? It's Francis Ngannou, Ciryl, Stipe, Derek Lewis, Curtis Blades. You got Volkov and top.
There's
7.
not that much fights. They're not, bro. Curtis Blades, nobody wants to see that. Volkov, nobody wants to see that. Lewis rematch, maybe.
We got Ty coming up. We got Tom Aspinall coming up.
Good point. All right, now we're talking.
We have a bunch of up and comers coming up. Maybe it's not the old heads that's been there for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to see Stipe fight right now. Let's be honest.
But these up and comers are not.
Nobody in the top.
These up and comers not getting them paid though.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. You got to build it up. You got to hype it up. Somebody's got to come up. Sorry,
but that's what I'm saying, Trey. That why not leave? Not even joking.
Because
he could do a boxing fight
nowhere else, bro.
He could do a boxing exhibition and get paid well.
If you want to do the boxing lifestyle and have one off and have we're selling everything. We're selling the house pretty much. Yeah, go do the boxing thing. If money's really all you want, go ahead and do that. Go make some money. It's gonna be one fight. Because
you sound like Dana.
If you want to build a legacy, now listen. If you want to build a legacy and have some long-term money and build yourself up, then stay in the UFC. Mm-hmm. But the UFC fighters don't get paid and all this bullcrap. That is a bunch of bullcrap, bro. Nobody else is going to be able to pay you like this.
Bro,
nobody.
Trey,
watching. Trey. They can say, you can have 50% pay-per-view buys. Okay. It doesn't matter because there's 65 people buying their pay-per-view. It don't matter.
Trey, how much does Ngannou get paid per fight? Let's randomly
probably like 300,000.
He probably get a little more.
How many defenses does Ngannou have?
400,000. He got what?
Let's look it up.
How many defenses does he have?
He got one.
He beat Stipe Miocic and
no, he has none.
He has none.
Okay. So what are we paying him for? Because he won the championship. Congrats, buddy. Now go to
Trey, that's my point. All right, let's say I think it was who was this guy, the blonde hair guy that fought Brunson. I think he got paid like 300. Let's say Ngannou gets paid twice that. Let's say he gets paid $600,000. He goes do a boxing exhibition for $5 million. You're not taking that, bro.
If that's what I'm telling you, Miller. If money's what you want, go box.
That's exactly what every fighter wants, though.
Eventually,
he want to get paid.
Trey, technically, he did say he could just do a one-off and then go back.
You listen to me. You think he's selling 500,000 pay-per-views to go box? Heck no.
Well, if
depending on who he's fighting, boxing.
If they think he can knock out Jake Paul, they will watch.
I don't want to see Jake Paul. Jake Paul's too small.
If he ain't fighting Tyson or Deontay Wilder, who cares?
Von, can you give me some names that you can think of that are like, all right, he's getting paid that much?
Yeah.
I mean, if he fights any top 5, top 10 heavyweight, he gonna sell some pay-per-views. He'll make more money in boxing than he ever did in MMA. That's the truth,
bro. He'll get triple or quadruple more in boxing. I'm not saying that's the
Best
ethical
move.
or like the honor.
We're not
but
saying
bro,
that's the best move,
This
but we're
is the
saying go
thing,
get
though.
paid.
People get ahead of their career so quick in the UFC because of what Conor did. Conor ruined it for everybody, really. People get so ahead. Conor put in years, okay?
He
Put in
did.
years,
He
was
did.
on the mic and everything before he got paid anywhere near like he's getting paid.
Right.
He put in years in the UFC, okay, and built up a legacy. He didn't go win the championship one time and say, "Yep, I'm not fighting. Pay me all these millions of dollars, or I'm not going to fight." Guess what, my boy? Build up your legacy, be a draw, have people wanting to watch your fight. Then let's talk some money. Go defend the title one time. Then let's talk some money.
Dana,
it's hard.
White,
It's hard to be a Conor McGregor though. Like
is that a wrong argument though? Like I mean, what? I don't understand. Y'all
Trey.
Trey. Yo, shout out to Daryl Morey. He is making the executive decision.
Y'all about to have me cussing on here.
Trey, let me give you a couple names because I just looked up the heavyweight rankings. He fights Fury. He makes a ton of bread. Anthony Joshua makes it. Anthony Joshua makes a ton of bread. Deontay Wilder, bread.
Anthony Joshua fight he was.
You
don't
Joshua what? Joshua sells great, bro. Are you crazy? Are you Joshua sells, bro?
Nobody cares about Anthony Joshua.
Are you crazy?
If he boxes, it's gonna be
like 3 years.
He got all of Europe.
He don't watch boxing.
He only has Europe. Nobody in America cares about Anthony Joshua.
Go over.
And Ngannou got America and bro, that's a big money fight. A huge money fight.
Miller, last fight.
Who in America do you hear talking about Francis? I don't hear nobody ever being like, "Hey,
hold on. Let's go.
They don't talk about him in America. Francis is one of the more popular heavyweights in the division.
Yo, Miller, I'm in the stats.
Yo, real quick. Francis and John Jones was one of the biggest argued of anticipated or desired fights in the heavyweight division. That's including Francis and Ngannou. That was huge.
And guess what? Nobody talks about that anymore.
Because John Jones is out and he's hitting his wife or something like that. But
John Jones ain't trying to.
That's not Ngannou's fault.
Every podcast, Miller loses an interview. Let's go.
That's not Ngannou's fault. If John Jones was available for Francis and Ngannou and that fight were made, you're not telling me that Ngannou that they're not selling at least 700,000 pay-per-view buys, and that's because of Ngannou? Okay, Trey, question. Who does John Jones fight besides Ngannou that's as big as a name as Ngannou? Tell me right now. Take your time.
Derek Lewis. I don't need to think.
What? Trey, you're crazy.
Derek Lewis is
nobody
than
was
Ngannou, probably.
Nobody was talking.
The only thing that makes Ngannou bigger is because he's got a whole freaking third world country and nobody's even heard of backing him.
No, Trey, nobody was mentioning Derek Lewis and John Jones ever. Everybody was mentioning Ngannou.
His country ain't got that to do with him being marketable. It's all about because he KO people. That's why people want to see him.
Listen to me right now. There was more people watching Francis Ngannou getting hit in the ribs by little Ryan, little boxer boy. What's his name? Ryan
Garcia.
There was more people watching his Instagram video of him hitting Francis than watching Francis fight in the UFC.
But Ryan Garcia is very popular.
He is.
That's our point. Real quick. One thing.
Go ahead, bro.
My friend Beta just says, but he can leave and beat everyone in those other promotions and come back. That's what I'm saying. There's so much money out there.
Miller.
And this is prize fighting.
Last fight.
That's exactly what it is.
Fighting.
We going over last fights. Ngannou made $850,000. Anthony Joshua made $13 million.
Come on, bro. That's a lot of bread.
I know, like he ain't finna go. Like they ain't gonna.
That's
make
a lot
no
of
money.
bread.
That's a big
Why is he having problems because of the money? That's the problem. I'm not saying that these other UFC fighters, real quick, I'm not saying all these other UFC fighters deserve that money. I'm saying Ngannou is actually considering it because there's a ton of more money out there for him. Him, Nate Diaz, and any really big name.
Boxing got people.
That's what I'm saying.
Then Masvidal said he'd do it for $20 million. I'm like, that's a lot more than normal.
Francis walks away. How much money does Dana lose out on?
No, I'm not saying he loses. No, it doesn't hurt the UFC that much. It doesn't hurt the UFC. It doesn't really hurt the UFC
at
that
all.
much. It doesn't hurt.
Why
the
are you
UFC
so
that
frustrated
much.
with?
I'm not saying
trying to
that.
get his bread.
Listen, I'm
I
not.
thought you was a capitalist, Trey. Trey, I thought you was a
Listen,
I thought you was a capitalist. I didn't know Trey was a socialist out here.
Y'all been grazing over the whole thing I've been saying. I've been saying this the whole time. You want to go get your money and have a one-off, go do it.
That's what we all doing, Trey. That's our point.
And I never said he couldn't go do it. I'm just saying he's not the draw. He's over here demanding. I'm saying he's demanding money from the UFC. He hasn't even defended his title yet.
But he's a draw. But he's a draw though, Trey.
We know.
Trey, he's a draw. We know this, Brody. Brody.
We got to do the numbers.
Ngannou puts people to sleep. You know people love knockouts. He brings the draw.
Bro,
he the draw at the heavyweight division.
Okay. Oh wait, I got a perfect one for you,
outside
Trey.
Of Derek Lewis.
I got a perfect one for you, Trey. With your argument, Sean O'Malley shouldn't be considering outside money either if he was outside of a contract.
Heck no. He doesn't fault nobody.
Yeah. See, Trey
but he's a draw. That's the whole point.
Miller, that's what he has working for him that Francis doesn't have. Not only can Sean fight, he's good on the mic. Not only can he do that, he's doing.
I'll give you the good on the mic argument.
He's doing stuff outside the UFC.
That's a good point. I respect
knockouts.
Okay. One hitter quitter, knockout power. He has the same thing that Deontay has going for him. One hitter quitter, knockout power.
You know why Sean's not saying, "Hey, I'm not fighting anymore unless I change my contract right now." And he says stuff about his contract all the time. You know why he doesn't say, "Hey, it's either this or this"? Because he doesn't have the power to do that. He doesn't have the draw yet. He's a big name. He's cool with the Nelk boys. He's good on YouTube, and that's cute and stuff. But he's not there yet, and he's huge. And he's bigger than Francis, and he's not there yet.
Is he bigger than Francis?
Let's go to Trey's point.
Is he bigger, bro? Oh my God!
All right, let's
wait.
One point.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
What's up, Zach?
Ngannou, let's see what his last pay-per-view fight sales is. Let's go. Let's see what his last. I'm trying to look it up real quick.
All right. While you look that up, the problem with Sean O'Malley, I think, Trey, is that there's no fights outside of the UFC that are big for Sean O'Malley compared to Francis Ngannou.
You don't think Sean can quit right now and go fight Jake Paul if he wanted to?
I don't think.
You don't think that fight could happen?
No. Besides Jake Paul, Jake Paul's like 195, bro.
I know he can gain weight. Sean is bones. He doesn't have any meat in his body.
Trey. Jake is not the same weight. Who out there that's the same weight as Sean? That's as big of a fight than Ngannou versus Joshua, Ngannou versus Fury, Ngannou versus Wilder.
Errol.
Stop it, bro.
No.
Trey, you hear this guy, bro? You hear this guy?
Who would be that big? I mean, I'm naming the guy for
135. Maybe Tank Davis. Maybe Tank Davis or Ryan Garcia.
Tank, maybe.
Yeah, but maybe O'Malley and Tank could sell some tickets. They do some good numbers.
Bro, that'll never happen.
But no, it's not happening. All right, let's move on.
I can see Ngannou and Joshua happening. I can see Ngannou and Wilder, Fury happening because heavyweight is a big draw.
Oh my God.
It's a big draw.
Oh man. They would laugh at Tyson for taking that fight, bro. They'd be like, "This guy's serious."
Maybe you're right about Fury because Fury's like a pugilist, right? He's like a boxer's boxer, right? So I get you. But Joshua's not that great.
Money.
And Anthony Joshua isn't because that man's losing two out of the last 3 fights, I think.
That's why that'll be a big fight. Joshua's a huge. That's a perfect fight for Ngannou because Joshua, he's not that great of a boxer strictly, right?
Let's move on.
I'm just saying.
God.
Up to Trey's point, before we get off, I did say I'm gonna make Trey's point. Ngannou last fight against who was it? 340,000 pay-per-view buys. Which one? Yeah, that was only.
Okay, but think about the cash numbers.
380,000.
But add that, multiply that by $80 a pop.
Yeah, but then you look at somebody like Poirier versus McGregor.
Oh, that
1.5 million.
That's
Cerrone, 1.3 million.
That's McGregor.
That is a big
That's
gap.
McGregor. That's like Floyd Mayweather.
Usman versus Masvidal, 1.3 million. So Usman,
Bro, listen, y'all don't think y'all really Dana built this whole thing, and y'all don't think he's taking care of his top fighters? This man is not a draw. Nobody cares.
This man loves Trey White,
Bro,
Dana's little
I'm
brother.
I'm not saying Dana White is not taking care of his fighters. I'm saying they can make a ton more.
You got a poll on YouTube right now saying, does UFC fighters get underpaid?
The poll, he can ask the question.
It's a question. It's a question. Actually,
and they're saying yes, they're underpaid, bro.
Trey,
they might
feel that way, Trey.
They might be.
This is the problem with this generation now. This is the problem with this generation now. Everybody wants higher minimum wage. Everybody wants to sit on their butt at home and get unemployment and everything. Bro, go out and perform, and you're gonna get paid.
Okay, and that's what I'm saying. And Ngannou has done the work of growing his base. He'll get paid out there.
He just won the title.
Trey. I'm not saying the number 9 or number 7th ranked fighter should leave the UFC. No, he still needs to build up. I could give you countless names that don't deserve to get out of there. I'm saying Ngannou, yeah. Sean O'Malley, maybe, if he has opposition. There's names out there.
But I'm telling you, I can give you 10 to 15 people in the UFC who are a bigger name and bigger draw than Francis, and he's over here demanding money. And I don't hear any of them talking about anything.
Okay, give me them. Give me 3. Give me 3.
Usman's a bigger draw.
And he talked about fighting Canelo.
Okay. Ciryl Adesanya is a bigger draw.
You can't use Usman because he was thinking about leaving too.
Usman said fight Jake Paul too.
Thinking about leaving, he's like, yeah, I'll go fight them if Dana lets me. Not, hey, I'm leaving the UFC and I'm going to go fight these guys. None of them are saying that.
That's fair. That's fair. All right, so Usman.
Usman, Izzy. Do you have an argument? Do you have an argument against that?
Oh no, I'm just saying. Name me 3.
Okay. I was looking at your face. And Sean O'Malley. I could do this. I could do Colby Covington. I could do. I bet Jorge's a bigger draw.
Sean O'Malley. Kobe's not that big.
Connor's still a bigger draw. Dustin Poirier's a bigger draw. Charles Oliveira's a bigger draw. Justin Gaethje. That whole division's a bigger draw than Francis.
But they don't have opponents outside of the UFC. That's the difference. Heavyweight boxing is huge.
Miller, do you not think that they couldn't get a fight outside the UFC?
Not as big as Francis can. That's my argument.
Bro, Colby Covington versus Jake would be huge. It would be huge.
That would be huge.
Yes. Bigger than anything Francis is going to say.
I don't know how many fights Colby has left on his contract, though. And Ngannou has like 1. That's the difference.
Izzy versus anybody in boxing would be huge.
And Colby has big fights in the UFC. Now he has Masvidal. That will be a huge fight for him. So there's no reason for him to leave. He'll get paid. I'm saying, I don't know, Ngannou has a lot of money out there.
From where? I don't hear nobody saying, hey, come sign with us and we'll give you this money. You've heard that yet?
He's not re-signing with the UFC because there has to be more money out there.
I ain't heard nobody call him out and say, hey, you can come fight me. We'll make this money and all this stuff. I ain't heard nobody even call him out.
Miller, quick update. I'm looking at it now. Dana White said last night the day before, Wednesday night, he had a dinner with Ngannou. They met at a restaurant. He said everything seemed to be squared away and he was misguided.
I did see that. No, I did see that.
So I just want to know.
Yeah, everybody talking that. Yeah. The Dana get in the room. They say, okay, Daddy, everything's fine now. I'm good.
A lot of money out there for Francis.
I can't believe Vaughn left. This is a great conversation. He's missing out on this now.
Oh yeah, but he probably had work to do. I'm not. I'm not sure exactly what.
I've been schooling. I hope there's people watching this. I've been schooling these cats the whole time we've been in here.
Schooling. You're defending Dana White and not being realistic that there's more money out there.
What have I not been realistic about? I said, y'all think I'm telling them not to leave. I told them go leave if you want a one-off and you want to make if $5 million is what you want, have at it, buddy. You got it. Congrats on your money.
That's what I'm saying. So I guess we agree then.
We all really agree, except for Trey.
Because I'm telling you, if he stays in the UFC, he can build a legacy. He can keep doing title defenses, and he'll make quadruple that.
No. Why not leave and then just come back?
It don't work like that.
That's a good point. Dana White might be like, look at Henry Cejudo, right?
Miller, technically,
has he came back?
After Conor fought Mayweather, his stock and money-wise went way up every fight. Even though it was already high, it still went up.
Conor's just such a different,
and he's a different breed anyway. So he fought Cerrone and got 1.3 million.
He's a global superstar. No, I'm saying, Trey, defending your argument, Cejudo left trying to think there's more money out there or trying to force to get more money, and now he's having a tough time finding a fight or doing anything. You know what I mean? So that kind of defends your argument like, hey, Ngannou could leave if he wants, but he might not be able to come back. Trey froze.
Yeah, Trey is freezing. He's coming back.
You're frozen, Trey. You're frozen if you hear me. As you're frozen, I'm gonna read. Beta says he doesn't even have to box to go make some money. Mike Perry making more than he ever made in UFC ever in one go. Goes to show that the funding for someone like Francis will always be there as long as he sleeps the opposition. Damn, Trey. My man Beta putting in a solid, sound argument. I'm waiting to see where Trey, you're still frozen, but bro, if Mike Perry's making more money out there than he was in the UFC, you're telling me that Ngannou wouldn't Plugs. Oh my God, I can't believe I missed Plugs' message. He says, Ngannou also said he wants to be promoted more. That could be another problem. They're not. Maybe he feels underappreciated. Plugs, if you're out there, sorry about that. But yes, that Cejudo isn't a heavyweight though. Exactly, Beta. That's exactly to my point. Ngannou, even if he loses his first boxing match, if he puts some kind of competitive performance, there's money out there. All I'm saying is, like, let's be realistic. If you're Ngannou, what are you doing? Are you leaving to get some money if it's possible? Trey's back. Now I can hear you. Yes.
All right, listen.
You heard what Beta said?
Yeah, it's about Mike Perry. Now listen, as somebody who loves Mike Perry, I'm one of the biggest Mike Perry fans you'll meet, right? Why should he get paid?
In the UFC? No, I agree.
Why? So what are we talking about here?
He just said he get more money outside of UFC.
Great. Because they're an up-and-coming triad, whatever the heck it's called. Who the heck is that? They need somebody like that. They got to pay him. If they want Mike Perry to fight for them, they're going to have to pay him. You want to know why? Because he's getting better money in the UFC by just taking fights over there. He's getting more recognition. He's getting more popularity. I mean, ain't nobody know about triad, whatever the heck it's called. Now, it was cool. I watched it, and I thought it was neat. But they have to pay him if they want him to come over.
So why not if you're Francis? And so we agree, though, Trey, is what I'm saying. Why not if you're Francis, leave to make more money?
Y'all are only seeing one side of it is what I'm trying to tell you. Y'all don't – it doesn't make sense.
Daryl Morey knows about business, bro.
Y'all I'm going to smack Zoe today, bro, I swear.
Hey, we still got to wrestle, dog.
Oh, my God.
Is it raining in North Carolina?
They should have put – nah, it's not. It was earlier, though.
Talk to me, Trey. All right, Trey, why not if you're – my question to you, Trey, because I feel like you're trying to break this down. Why not if you're Ngannou, leave and then try to come back if you can make way more money out there?
One, it looks bad on your character for you to just be like, well, I want some more money, I'm leaving. And then I'm going to leave. And then I'm going to leave again. I'm going to go make some more money over here. And I'm leaving again. You know what I'm saying? That just tells me he don't care about fighting. He's not a real fighter. He's just trying to make some money. He's doing the Jake Paul experiment.
Trey, I got a question, though. I got a question for you. What if he leaves to try to build his own self up and get his own, like, promotion thing going?
That just lets me know he couldn't do it in the UFC.
To add on to what Zelme said, Beta said, Plug said Ngannou also said he wanted it to be promoted more. Listen to this, bro. Beta says Triller paid $6 million to Teofimo. You think Ngannou doesn't see that? Ngannou is a bigger draw than Teofimo Lopez, bro. Come on, bro. Talk to me, Triller.
Y'all ready?
I'm ready. I'm agreeing with myself. I'm agreeing with myself even more the more I think about it. You know.
Read that comment one more time.
Triller paid $6 million to Teofimo Lopez. You think Ngannou doesn't see that?
Yeah. If Ngannou wants to leave the UFC and go get paid $5 million, go do it. Go make your money.
But you have a problem with it, though.
I don't have a problem with it. I'm just letting you know it's a one-off. It's literally it's like people who want to go do the pyramid schemes, the get rich quick schemes because they want to get some money in their pocket. That's what he's doing,
bro. No. Okay, all right. So Trey, let's break it down. Let's say he leaves. He'll make more than Teofimo, but let's just say he only makes $6 million. He off of one off.
If he's not a draw in the UFC, getting 300,000 buys, why is it going to be a draw in boxing? Because we've never seen him box before. Who cares,
bro? Trey, if he makes Teofimo is not as big of a draw as Ngannou, and he made $6 million. What I'm saying is, if Ngannou makes
who says though? Who says?
Who says what? That Teofimo not a draw?
Yeah, who said he's not a bigger draw than Francis? Do the numbers say that, or you're just saying that?
It has to be close. so Trey, let's say Ngannou makes $5 million outside of boxing, outside of the UFC in one fight. That'll take him like 7 to 8 fights in the UFC.
Here's my thing. I look at Conor because Conor's like the product child of how it was supposed to be done. How it's supposed to be done.
He's like an anomaly.
This was Conor over there saying, I need some more promotion. Y'all guys, y'all need to push me a little bit more. I need to be on the things a little bit more. Heck no, he was getting out there every press conference, making a headline, making a title. He was doing stuff online. He was talking trash on Twitter. You know what, Francis? I'm sorry you go sit on your hands every time you leave UFC. Your fighting's not good enough for you to be a Conor McGregor celebrity. It's not.
Miller,
you got a couple knockouts, but guess what? Everyone in heavyweight knocks somebody out. That's what happens.
Not everybody's a great trash talker.
Miller, Teofimo last fight was 135,000 buys, I believe.
And look how much he's getting paid, bro.
Listen,
bro, $80 a pop. What's that?
Listen, what are the other boxers? What are the other boxers on that card getting paid? Since y'all want to talk about fighter pay and everything from the UFC so bad. Bro, everyone gets paid on the UFC card. If it's a huge card and you do well, how many of them are getting performance bonuses over there in boxing?
Bro,
how many of them are getting fight of the night bonuses?
Bro,
how many getting?
Trey, how much are those bonuses?
$50K. Sometimes 75.
That's why you're smirking, because we're talking about 50K.
Listen, plus a purse, plus a percentage of pay-per-view buys.
Yeah. Zelma, can you tell me how much it was again? You said about Francis Ngannou pay-per-view sales, because Teofimo, right? He made $6 million out of 135,000 pay-per-view buys. You know how crazy that is? That's 10 million like in pay-per-view buys. He gets like 6. And Ngannou's getting like $300,000.
So he made $6 million off only pay-per-view buys?
Probably more than that. They get sponsors and all that other stuff, you know.
Oh, okay, all right.
Well, I don't know his contract directly.
And you can't do that in the UFC,
Miller, because it clashes with their sponsors they have on the ring and in the ring, and they're sponsored by Venom, like they have actually clothing sponsor and all this stuff. Nobody said you can't go get a sponsor, do Instagram stuff and all that stuff. I see fighters doing Instagram and all that stuff all the time.
Miller, that is a problem that the difference in boxing and what's the name is that boxing under one promotion, you get the best fights, but also they have their sponsors. When you in the different promotions, you get to pick and choose. So that's kind of a win for the boxers in terms of that, but a loss for the people in one unified thing. Even though you get better fights, it's probably a more popular promotion.
Absolutely. And bro, look, again, Beta bringing out just some numbers. Francis has 3.3 million followers. Teofimo has 775,000. Francis has a whole country behind him. Teofimo doesn't have that. Trey, if you're Francis, you're not leaving the UFC, bro. Be honest.
Listen, all that stuff doesn't matter because he has a whole country behind him. You understand that? If he wasn't from some random third world country nobody ever heard of, all right, and he wouldn't have all this backing. He wouldn't.
But he is.
But what is that doing? You think all of them are out there buying the pay-per-view? Half of that country doesn't even have a TV, I bet.
He did more pay-per-view buys than Teofimo, though.
He did, or the card did?
The card did.
All right. Who else was on Tio's card? I couldn't tell you. I have no idea. I would have to look it up.
Who else was on the Ngannou card, Zelma? Can you let me look there? Oh, we're about to get analytical in a second.
Yeah, get analytical, please, because this is ridiculous.
Okay.
I'm
Stipe
actually making
versus
points for both of y'all, and I enjoy it. So
No, I like it.
let me see.
You ready for this one, Trey?
Yep.
Shut up, man.
O'Malley and Thomas
Oh.
Almeida was on that card.
Mm.
And Tyron Woodley and
Oh,
Vicente
oh,
Luque.
Oh. Sounds like
Okay.
everybody was interested in the other fights.
Hey, wasn't what's the name on his card? Khabib brother, a cousin, or something. I don't know. Let me look it up.
Ngannou versus Rosenstrike, that was on the undercard of Gaethje versus Ferguson.
The undercard.
And wasn't that at the Apex?
Against Ferguson? And I don't think so.
No, it was, right? Because I remember that Ferguson and Gaethje, they didn't have fans in attendance.
It might have been.
Yeah, because I know I covered that fight. I remember. Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie, I don't know nobody on this Teo card, honestly, besides Teo.
Exactly. Thank you. I mean, I'm tired of proving y'all wrong, bro.
It was some dope fights, though. I remember that.
This is absolutely ridiculous, man. I'm about to eat on camera too. I hope y'all don't mind.
I look, enjoy your meal. You deserve it because you should be hungry after all the nonsensical things you've said today.
Right.
As far as, bro, if you're in Ngannou, Trey, you're leaving, bro.
Why?
To make more money
and throwing a legacy away.
Right, this is a capitalistic country. 99%.
That's what throws me off. So, I mean, my man being a capitalist right here, having an opportunity to make 5x times what you're already making, and you're saying you're gonna stay, bro. You're definitely not staying.
Right, capitalism told me that you have to make as much bread as you can, and then you go back for your legacy.
Sean O'Malley, if he wins, let's say he has 3 fights left. If he wins those 3 fights, if the UFC doesn't pay up, he's gone.
Bro, you think the UFC is not going to pay Sean O'Malley? Dana already said it. Yeah, we're going to pay the guy. You know why? Because they have the analytics where they see, all right, everybody's watching right here in this fight. This one dipped down a little bit. This one, everybody's watching this one. You think Dana don't know the numbers, bro, on his fighters? That's why the ones that get paid are the ones that produce, and the ones that aren't getting paid are the ones that are whining and saying, well, I want to do it. Well, go out there and do something about it. You don't ask for it. None of these guys are asking for it. They're performing in the ring, on the mic, online, on Twitter, on Instagram. They're always performing. You're over there getting jabbed by Ryan Garcia, and you're thinking that's going to blow you up and get you some more pay-per-view vibes, and you're going to get paid more by the UFC?
He did gain like 1 million followers off
there. Briggs and Rampage are doing shows out there for some money. You look, bro. At the end of the day, Trey, money is out there if he decides to leave the UFC. And for that reason, I think you would leave, bro.
Listen.
Yep.
He's not guaranteed any fights in boxing. It's one off. Boom. All right, I got it done. Now I'm not signed to anybody. Don't have any negotiations going on.
He's gonna have options, bro. He's definitely gonna have options, bro.
Then what the heck is he doing? He's a freaking idiot for sitting in the UFC then, I guess.
That's why he's trying to leave. But, bro, Trey, that's the crazy thing. If he wins, his contract gets extended. Like, that's the way the UFC works that I'm trying to, like, understand. If you win, your contract gets extended, so you can't leave even if you wanted to, in a sense. Or if you neglect the fight, your contract gets extended. So what, like, you get what I'm saying?
What? So the contracts not mean anything to you anymore, or what?
No, I'm just saying, isn't that a little bit fishy that if you win, your contract gets extended? If you lose value, then you might leave. Like,
they'll obviously renegotiate.
And that's what he's trying to do.
That's what he's going to do. Why do you think he's saying this stuff? He's not actually going to leave and go fight some of these guys. He's not an idiot. He's going to stay. He's trying to get more money from Dana. This is how he's trying to do it instead of actually producing something or putting something out there.
So you think the UFC is going to pay him if he beats Gane?
Probably not $5 million a fight, but he'll get paid a little more. But he's not putting up numbers. He's not putting up numbers, so then I can say, why would they pay him? He's one of the lower pay-per-view guys.
Who's on this card as far as what is this, UFC 272? I think it's 272, right? Let me look it up. Or is it 271? Is it in stone? It's not set in stone yet, I guess, right?
No, nothing's confirmed yet.
Oh no.
No, I
January.
think it's
Oh,
270.
270. I don't.
think.
270. Yep. January 22nd. It is set in stone. Saturday, January 22nd, and Ngannou versus Gane. Now, do they have who else is on the card? Here we go. Brandon Moreno versus Figueiredo. Greg Hardy versus Olenek. Aren't you a big Greg Hardy fan, Trey?
Panthers?
I loved him because he played for the Panthers, but I mean, it doesn't hurt my feelings when he loses.
Nurmagomedov. All right, so basically the big names on this card is
Fun fact: Greg Hardy went to school with my brother.
Moreno versus Figueiredo.
So
not really a huge card, so I think if they do sell a lot, it'll reflect that.
Oh, what the hell?
That Ngannou sells quite well, in my opinion. He keeps mentioning legacy, but that legacy is toward the UFC. It's overshadowed by their organization. The talk will be that his work was great within the UFC.
Who says that? Nobody says GSP is a great fighter in the UFC. No, they say he's the best welterweight of all time.
Which he is, right?
No, Usman is.
Let's go.
I need to have a long discussion with Trey.
Let's go. I agree with Trey. I like Usman. Usman a tank.
Usman's competition is just way better. He just got a couple more defenses and it's a wrap.
Usman competition is way better. He doesn't have enough title defenses, and I don't know, man. Gilbert Burns is like a middleweight.
I agree. That's what I told you. His only knock right now is he doesn't have as many title defenses, but he'll do it. He probably will never lose.
Colby is a great name to have on your resume. I think if Usman is not there, I think Colby's a champion.
100%.
How many more title defenses does he need though?
2.
That's it?
I mean, he's already there for me.
Yeah. You're saying like to be solidified, to not even be debatable kind of thing?
Yeah, to where it's done. It's like he is the best welterweight of all time.
And he's dominating his opponents.
To be honest, Miller rooting for Usman to lose just because he knew that if he win, he laps everybody.
He's already lapped the division.
That's what I'm talking about. If you win, he laps everybody, and then like
they're struggling to find people to fight him that he hasn't beat already. You know what I'm saying?
I think Khamzat Chimaev, besides Khamzat Chimaev, who else is out there for Usman that he hasn't beat already?
No one.
Yeah, you don't want to see Luque that much. Maybe Luque. You know, Stephen Thompson, like no. Leon Edwards. He has to.
He already beat Leon.
Yeah, that was a long time ago though, and Leon is on like a 10-fight win streak, so he deserves it. You know, as far as like the fight.
Just let Usman go choke him out.
What's Usman's win streak right now? Like freaking 16?
Usman's win streak right now.
Or 13 or something like that?
Great question. Usman's record right now.
14 fight. Second longest in UFC history behind Anderson Silva.
Oh, that's weird for somebody who's not the best welterweight of all time to do.
He hasn't lost since 2013.
Yeah, go ahead and say that again for the chat real fast. Everybody talking that yep. Go ahead and say that again for the chat.
A lot of no names though. That's the thing. So
second longest UFC win streak, only trailing Anderson Silva. That is impressive.
No,
who's on Anderson Silva win streak list?
I guess you can say the same thing that you criticized GSP about as far as like his opposition.
But GSP was doing that when he was defending the championship. He wasn't fighting nobody. So like BJ Penn maybe.
I'm wrong, Miller. It's 15. I forgot that didn't count the last one. So he's on a 15 fight win streak.
Oh, Strickland.
One away from Silva, two ahead of St. Pierre and Khabib.
Bilal Muhammad is a fresh name as well too.
So he'll probably pass Silva. He'll probably tie Silva in his next fight.
Damn, Usman's.
I'm trying to tell you.
I forgot that name. You're right.
Y'all think I don't put this research in? Y'all think I'm just over here talking sometimes? I'm just trying to let y'all know what it really is.
What is it really?
Usman's the best welterweight of all time, 100%.
But if you don't count the DQ, John Jones got the record at 17, but people count the DQ. So, he is 17 because he hasn't officially lost without the DQ, of course. Against who was that DQ against? Daniel Cormier.
With John Jones? No, I forget who it was against.
No, it was
I forget the name. It was like not a nobody, but like not like.
Was it Matt Hamill?
Bro, George St. Pierre.
Yeah, Matt Hamill. That's who it is, Mill.
I love
Matt Hughes, Sarah, BJ Penn, and he didn't fight nobody. Hardy, Koscheck, Jake Shields, Carlos Condit, Nick Diaz, Johnny Hendricks, Michael Bisping. What? I think I still go with George St. Pierre, bro.
A lot of those dudes was freaking Gerbers when he was fighting them.
Look at Usman,
and they built a legacy.
Look at Usman, Abdullah, Rodriguez, Lovato, Hicks. Most people don't even know who these guys are.
Bro, that's when he was a nobody too, though.
But that's what I'm saying. His whole win streak consists of nobodies.
Okay. To be fair, everybody
in the beginning.
To be fair, that all of them kind of like that because Anderson Silva win streak started with Tony Ferkloin, who was 0-5, and Chris Lieben, who was 0-1, and Rich Franklin, who was 0-10, and Travis Lutter, who was 0-8. That's how his win streak started.
That's the difference between him and St. Pierre, where St. Pierre fought Bisping, Hendricks, Nick Diaz, Carlos Condit, Jake Shields, BJ Penn.
Yeah, you're talking about dudes that ended up building a legacy for themselves. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They wasn't the BJ Penn, BJ Penn was, but it wasn't Carlos Condit, the freaking UFC legend.
Okay, let's go with let's go who George St. Pierre started with. John Koscheck, Matt Hughes, Matt Serra, John Fitz.
Koscheck is a good name.
Yeah, that is.
Hold on, I'm looking at a.
Then he got into a real tough when he started fighting.
Carlos Condit did lose to St. Pierre pretty early, and that's when he started losing.
But all these people technically started building up.
Bro, Condit 1, 2, 3, 4. Condit was on a 5-fight win streak before he saw George St. Pierre and then lost.
What was Matt Hughes on?
I don't know.
Matt Hughes was a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, so how old was
George
he?
St. Pierre has better names.
Oh
Trey Beta says Trey is right about this, like the Usman thing, but wrong about Francis. I agree. I don't know. Maybe I disagree a little bit as far as
I just don't know how I'm wrong about Francis. I'm not disagreeing with you.
That's an interesting thing. I think we just divide at a certain point. You know what I mean?
I think it's just what everybody divided is what Miller saying that go get your money and go back, and Trey like stay there for your legacy. And Miller, now go get your bread, then go worry about your legacy. I think that's what it is. That's the only divide in the whole.
Yeah, like why not leave is what I'm saying. Where he's saying like he should.
He wouldn't make that money, but he wouldn't get those buys. It's not like extra people are gonna be buying his pay-per-views and stuff now.
He'll get money though. That's what I'm saying. He'll get the money.
And that's what I'm telling you. If you don't care about fighting and you just want to make money, go do it.
That's the point though. It's prize fighting.
That's what I'm saying. If you want to be a prize fighter, go do that.
Okay.
If you want to be a warrior and you're African descent and all that crap, then stay and be a warrior.
I'm glad.
But listen, before you start claiming all this stuff and saying all these things, defend the title for once.
Hey man, just go out there and do a podcast with Ryan Garcia and make your worth grow up.
Go be a YouTuber. You want to make some money. You know what I'm saying?
So Trey, what do you have more of a problem with, if he defends the title and leaves, or if he loses and leaves? Which is worse?
Which is worse? Him defending the title and leaving.
So him like winning and then saying I'm out.
He's not. Listen, he's on a contract. He's not even giving Dana a chance to negotiate a contract. He's just coming out and saying, "Yeah, I'm gonna leave. I'm not getting paid enough right now."
It's probably
that's
game.
corny. That's corny, bro.
I feel you.
Like you're a cornball. How about you defend your title? You won it from a 46-year-old. You know what I'm saying? Go defend it now.
I think that what a divide between Miller really is and Trey. Like Miller, like I'm okay with him doing that, and Trey, like you're a cornball if you do. I think that's the only divide.
Trey, I think you're just.
Is he not though? Is he not? Like,
I think
corny, bro.
I think you're a little bit too much of a fan of the sport.
That's biting the hand that feeds you. That's literally the definition of that.
That isn't, because.
Yes, it is. I gave you everything, and then there's a shiny little thing over here, and you're gonna say screw me and go get that shiny thing. Is that not?
I don't think that's wrong. For example, if I work,
not only are you going to do that, you're being unappreciative. Talking about, I don't get paid enough. You know what I'm saying? I'm leaving here. Y'all not paying me,
bro. Bro, that's capitalism. That's exactly how it works. So Trey,
you're on your first contract.
Trey. Your work. Let's say you work for me. We could do it vice versa. Let's say you work for me, right? I'm paying you a certain amount, X amount of dollars.
You don't like it.
You've been there for a year. You have another opportunity to make double that, maybe triple that.
That's Miller in the future right there.
To double that, hopefully not. To double that, triple that, right? And you say, look, either you pay me the same or I'm out. And I say, I'm not paying you the same. I can't be mad at you if you're out.
Miller, if I came up to you and said that, I understand. But what if I did this? Everything's all good between us, right? Everything's cool, whatever. And I start talking trash about you publicly.
Gotcha.
Then it's like,
okay.
Hold on a second. You know what I'm saying? And then he's like, you putting me down now, and you're not even holding up your end of the bargain. You haven't even fought or defended the title or anything. You know what I'm saying? You just became the champion. You haven't defended it. We haven't scheduled you nothing. We barely talked. And now since you got the title, you think you can just go out here and start talking some yip-yap now. It don't work like that, bro. You're going to end up screwing yourself over. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I don't know about screwing yourself over because he's a name,
all
but
right.
I do get what
Go start losing in boxing. Go lose in boxing a couple times and see if you still making that money. Let me know.
I think money's always going to be out there because let's say if he loses his first boxing match that he gets paid $5 million. Let's say he gets paid $3 million. All right, let's just say that because he can make that money. All right, he gets paid $3 million. He loses. He wants to come back to the UFC. Dana White is like, no.
Why would I bring you back now? You was on a win streak here. You was winning everything. Now you're a loser. We don't need you.
So you left, made $3 million. You're trying to come back. They say no. Eagle FC is out there. There's more promotions than MMA. Eagle FC will probably pay you a good amount of money. Bellator is out there. You're going to get paid a decent amount enough where that decision was okay because you made $3 million, bro. You're covered for like 6 fights.
Let me just ask you this.
What's up?
They just did all that promo and everything. Can't believe they get the title fight, blah, blah, blah. When is their first card?
Ask you
when is Eagle FC's first card?
When are they gonna have a first card or star?
Card. When is their first card?
I think it's coming up soon. I forget when they.
No idea.
Yeah.
Nobody knows because nobody cares.
They already have growing
January 22nd in Ngannou, ain't
it? No. He's talking about Eagle FC.
Eagle FC.
They've already had cards, and it'll.
And do you even know? Did you know they had cards?
Okay, so let me. Trey,
all right.
You're helping my point, and I'm gonna tell you why.
All right, this is why I'm gonna tell you why I'm not.
So you're helping my point. Why? If I'm Eagle FC, and I'm not really growing, and Ngannou's a free agent out there, I'm gonna sell the house to get you here.
Yeah, go in debt for him, sure.
That's what That's exactly what his company gonna do. They're gonna pay you. They're gonna pay you at least what Dana White was paying you, if not more. They're definitely gonna pay you more.
So
There's options.
Go get paid at least what Dana White is paying you, and Eagle FC, who will go bankrupt after paying you this a couple cards.
No, they're gonna pay you more. They're gonna pay you more. They're gonna pay you more.
Or stay in the UFC and be the champion.
They're gonna pay you more after going to boxing and collecting a $5 million bag. The more I think about it, the more it's better to leave.
I gotta ask Trey this question. I'm curious about this, Trey.
Hold on a second, man. If it was that easy and everybody could do that, and it was just like, just go make your money, come back to UFC.
It's not. No, Trey, that's where I think you have me mistaken. It's not that everybody could do that. Is that Ngannou could do that? Is that Nate Diaz could do that? Is that Sean O'Malley could do that? Is there certain names that can do that, and Ngannou fits that criteria?
No.
He does.
Trey
does.
No, he doesn't.
Trey, I got a question.
All right, what?
I'm feeling that Trey right now I feel like it's a difference of worth
Exactly,
for
baby.
Miller and Trey. So I'm thinking, what if Ngannou feel like Miller and feel like he worth this, and I can go somewhere else and build that because I'm worth this much and I believe in myself. I can do that. Do you think he's a cornball for betting on himself? That's all I want to know. Do you, if he believes that? Because you said analytics, he don't sell. But what if he believes it?
Kevin Lee's about to make a bunch of money out there.
I just want to know what about the fact that he believes in himself? Is that a difference to you? Is that
first of all, we're just going to completely ignore Miller's comment. Second of all, that's great you believe that. I'm really proud of you. You know what? You should have that confidence in yourself.
I'm really proud of you.
This is the thing. Men lie, women lie. But numbers don't. Okay.
And Ngannou sold more pay-per-views than Teofimo Lopez.
Then guess what? Go. I mean, we already shown that to be wrong because you saw Francis' card and you saw Tio's card. I couldn't name one person on Tio's card.
And Ngannou versus Joshua sells more than Teofimo Lopez and Kambosos.
Why?
Because Ngannou and Joshua, that's a big fight.
Because of not Francis.
He's part of the reason.
I mean, he'll bring. I guess if you want to give him credit for all on his card, he'll bring 300,000 pay-per-view buys,
and he'll get paid $6 million.
And Miller, that's what I'm telling you. If he wants to just go make money, tell him to get out there and go do it.
Okay, so $6 million divided by, let's say he's getting paid.
But here's my thing: you're guaranteeing that he's a draw and he's going to make money. But the numbers say he's not a draw and he doesn't make money. So how does that work? It's just, hey, all these people are going to pay you money, like the promoters are going to pay you money, and that's what you should just let the promoters pay you off.
True.
Like just get bought out, go sell out. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want them to do.
Let me bring you some beautiful math, Trey. And Trey, I almost want to hit you with a 1-2, then a left hook to the body, just for extra.
Never touch me.
You were already put down after the 1-2. I'll just add the hook to the body just to help you make your way to the canvas. And Trey, hear me out. Ngannou doesn't even get paid $500,000 per fight. Let's just say he gets $500,000. That's being generous or no?
That's a purse. That's a purse for just
How much do you think he's making? How much do you think he's making total per fight?
I think his purse should be.
No, what is it now though?
Oh, well, just now. I don't know what it is right now.
Or what do you think it should be? What do you think it should be?
Well, I think his purse right now for just walking up and showing up to the fight. This is just after winning the championship, okay?
Yep.
Around I'm gonna give you a range of
please
3. I'm gonna say 3 to 600,000.
Okay.
And that's high. That's just for showing up.
That's crazy. That's what's crazy, Trey. Look, Trey, let me explain why that's crazy. I put the number 500,000, right? Let's say he gets paid $500,000. If he goes out and does a boxing match for $6 million, that covers 12 fights that he would have had in the UFC. 12 fights. You're not doing that?
To go, yeah, if you want to go, that's what I'm saying. If you want to go sell out, go do that. Go do it.
I'm selling out.
That's what I'm saying. You're a sellout. And nobody respects
You're
that.
not selling out.
Nobody respects that. Have a backbone.
Trey, you're not selling out.
Backbone and some character, my boy.
Trey, you're not selling out.
Miller.
I need.
Nobody is cool.
Trey
or messes with the sellout. You know this, Zelme.
Right, Trey, I'll get back to you, Trey. Zelme, you're not doing that.
Miller, only thing I gotta say is KD sold out and everybody forgot.
Zelme, you're not doing that.
Hey, I'm doing it. I'm sorry. I need money.
Bro, KD wouldn't have been a champion if he didn't leave. Right now, you're doing it because $6 million. You don't have to fight 12 UFC fights. Trey, come on, Trey.
That would be like KD.
LeBron went back to Cleveland.
That would be like KD being a champion already and being like, yeah, I'm leaving this championship team.
He left Golden State.
They was losing, and he was hurt.
Look.
And Trey, you know why he left? Because it wasn't respected. He said, yeah, I want my own team. I should be leading the team.
Trey, and LeBron went back to Cleveland, Trey. That's all I got to tell you. LeBron went back to Cleveland.
And then left again.
The great thing is that if KD wins another one, all that whole leaving his team will be forgotten. But look, let's stick to the Trey. I need a simple answer because the more I think about it, the more I realize your argument is flawed. Trey, $6 million, one fight, takes 12 fights in the UFC. Trey, you're not doing that? I know you're saying nobody respects that. What are you doing?
Miller, that's saying that he's not going to get paid anymore these next 6 fights in the UFC.
So how much do you think he's going to get paid after 6 fights?
He'll probably get up in the million range.
Okay, so $1 million. That's still 6 fights.
It's not 6 fights. So why are we saying 6 fights? Does he have 6 fights left on his contract? I doubt it. He's been in there for a while.
No, he doesn't. So let's say $1 million is.
You're assuming he's only getting paid $500,000 for these next 6 fights, and he's going to get more than that.
How much do you think he could get paid? Let's say he defends the title 3 times. What is he getting paid after that?
Miller, I'm saying
Trey, talk
right now. Right now, he's in the 3 to 6 range for his purse, just for showing up to the fight. That excludes bonuses. That excludes pay-per-view buys.
Water in the ocean.
That excludes any sponsors that he's teamed up with.
Trey, he defends his title 3 times. 3 times. Let's say he defends his title 3 times and wins. How much is he getting paid?
His money's gonna get. He's gonna get. How much? He's gonna get more.
How much?
But listen, this is what I'm saying.
Trey, answer me, Trey.
No, listen,
answer me, Trey.
You're telling me
you're giving me the lawyer answer.
Shut up! You're telling me that he should get paid Dustin Poirier money?
Trey, You're not answering my question. Trey, he defends his title 3 times, wins. How much is he getting paid that 4th fight?
Big wins? Is it like, does it make headlines? Like it's a big deal?
2 of them are knockouts. 1 of them is a decision.
Don't shake your head because all that matters.
It does. 2 of them are knockouts. 1 of them is a decision.
Then I'll say he's anywhere from the $7 to $1.3 million range a fight, just for showing up, to the fight, just walking in the cage.
And you're looking at me.
That's a lot of money, bro.
And you're looking at me dead in my face that you wouldn't go, instead of doing that, defending your title 3 times, 4 times, you wouldn't go. You yourself wouldn't go and get paid $6 million, Trey?
Honestly, if he fight Joshua like Miller, he'll get a lot more than $6 million.
I'm being generous, Trey. I'm asking.
Trey, I could be
answer the question, Trey. Like my man Mayweather said, answer the question.
Here's my 2 options. I could sit and wait like another year or 2 and get paid when I'm really worth and be the champion and run a division, or I can go sell out.
Which is a gamble.
I can go sell out, make a quick buck, probably lose a couple fights, and then what? And then the UFC doesn't want me, and I've not signed to anybody in boxing, so now I'm going to go to Eagle. Oh, great. I'll go to Eagle FC, and I'll make $60,000 a fight because they're about to go bankrupt.
Trey, and then you're $20 and $25 million richer than you would have been if you stayed in the UFC.
That's not. You don't know that though. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You don't know that.
I could say the same thing about your argument. Oh, maybe stay in the UFC, defend my titles. That's all gambling too. What if you lose? You can lose in the UFC as well too.
What are we really talking about here?
Collect the money.
Selling out or not selling out. That's what you're talking about.
Trey, you have yet
have a character, have morals, or go
Trey,
sell out and
you have yet to answer my question. What are you doing, Trey?
I'm not leaving. I'm a champion. Why would I leave?
Come on, Trey. You're leaving to make 6 to 10 mil. Exactly why you should get paid more. And you're leaving if you're not getting paid at least $2 million or $1 million a fight.
Speaking of the KD team, he left his championship team. How's he been? Has he even been back to the championship? No,
but you know why that doesn't matter?
He's getting money?
No, you know why that doesn't matter? Because he got what he left for. He left to get championships. So now if he never wins a championship, it doesn't matter. Now, James Harden, on the other hand, no, better yet, a Russell Westbrook who was trying to be loyal to Oklahoma City. He stayed. And he might retire. He might retire without ever getting a ring. KD, no matter what happens in his future, he's retired a champion.
Russell sucks, though. He's a freaking bomb.
Okay, but if KD never left, he might have never won a championship. But he did. Look, Barkley, you could talk about Charles Barkley being a legend. He never won a ring. Iverson never won a ring. KD did something that those guys never did. And that's exactly what Ngannou would do.
But listen, nobody thinks KD did it the right way. Nobody.
A lot of people don't care.
So then let Francis sell out and go get paid. If that's what he wants to do, nobody will care about him even more than they already do right now.
A lot of people won't care that he left because he's going to make the money.
Because he's not a draw anyways. Exactly. And he's going to make money for 2 fights and it is done. He's not going to be on no Jake Paul stuff.
And being $10 million richer, Trey, you would do the same. You have yet to answer, but you would do the same.
I wouldn't do it.
Stop. You would do the same, Trey. You would do the same, Trey.
I'm not a
You're
sellout.
A capitalist by nature. You're a capitalist by nature, bro. I know
I'm not
you.
a sellout, though. You don't have to be a sellout to be a capitalist. You don't. That's not how it works.
That's true. But you're gonna get paid more if the option's available.
I'm just saying. I know a lot of capitalists sell out.
You're getting paid more, Trey. No matter what. If you have a movie deal, oh, bro. If I try to put movie deal or something, okay, play the right role that's good for the people, or play a freaking weirdo and get paid $10 million. You're gonna do that.
Trey doesn't like Disney, so if Avengers offered you that $30 million bag, would you go do it?
Great actors do bad movies all the time.
Let's go.
Yeah, great early in their career, and then there's Leo, and he's not saying yes to every film that comes across his lap. You understand that? He's saying no. I'll do this films. I'll work with Scorsese. That's what I'll work with.
But he's already made the money.
But
he's already won the championship.
Trey said
he's already made the money.
Miller said he's The Rock.
You think Leo's not taking a bad movie if he was poor and broke?
Yo, this is a comparison right now, chat.
Well, guess what? He's not going to be poor and broke. You know why? Because he sells. Leo sells.
Hey, this is a comparison, chat.
Doesn't sell.
He's an actor. Ngannou's not an actor. Ngannou can't sell. It's not his fault. He could fight.
Leo's an actor. He doesn't sell anything. They want to watch the movie because he's in it. The same thing with fighting. They want to watch Francis because he's there. Nobody's saying, "Oh, it's Francis this week." Okay, everybody get together. Let's all buy the card. Nobody's doing that.
People want to watch Ngannou. Trey, are you crazy?
Yeah, 300,000 people do apparently.
For his knockout before having a title, Teofimo was already a champion.
To get the title.
Teofimo was already a champion before he fought Kambosos for only 135,000.
Yeah,
Ngannou's a bigger name.
You know, everybody was Nobody was like, "Oh, this is a huge fight. Kambosos is definitely probably going to win." Like, Ciryl got to be careful here. Besides, real diehard boxing fans.
Right.
Okay.
You're leaving, bro. You're leaving for that.
What about Lomachenko? How did they do? How did he do when he fight Loma?
They did about
bro. Exactly what Beta said too. Heavyweights are literally the money shows in boxing. He's gonna have bread to make.
Then why are they on there? It's only Tyson.
Bro, you realize
Anthony Joshua besides the English people.
You realize Joshua, Fury, Wilder are making millions and millions of dollars, right?
Listen, y'all talk about
whether you say people
that was on TV, Trey. That was on TV, and Lomachenko Lopez did $4 million on TV, 150,000 pay-per-view buy, but they was $4 million on TV.
And
they did. Listen. They did more pay-per-view buys than Kambosos when Kambosos was only on pay-per-view, and they were on TV, and they still did more pay-per-view buys. Wow.
That fight was on TV.
Okay, that's a great Beta. He's missing that. He's a heavyweight. Heavyweight fighting is the biggest money across the board. He'll make easily $10 to $20 million outside of the UFC.
If he fights Tyson or Joshua or Deontay, that's it.
He'll get those fights.
There's just 3 fights. Okay, there's your 3 fights. Go retire.
And come back to the UFC.
I ain't gonna lie. I watch him fight Dillian White because I just want to see big horses just hit each other. I ain't gonna lie.
Zelmy, what you doing, Zelmy? Be honest.
I want to watch him fight Dillian White.
Zelmy is 1,000% a sellout. You can see it in his face.
Zelmy, what you doing if you're damn, you make me want to make a video about this. This is a
you could say it was $106 and Zelmy would be out of here right now.
Right now.
What are you doing, Zelmy? But that's the
Trey
crazy
wrestling
thing,
for $80 pay-per-views.
Bro,
is it raining outside? We can wrestle in the mud.
Trey is telling you this right now, Zelmy, but if Trey was in Francis' shoes, he would do the same thing besides talk bad about Dana or whatever. I understand that. But Trey will leave for the bread, bro.
I just got the championship. Why am I talking about leaving right now? That lets me know you don't really love it. You don't really love it. You're just trying to get some money. You're not a real warrior.
You're just not getting paid what you feel is just.
So you're going to switch sports?
Absolutely.
You little bum. Like, you're such a little bird. Like,
absolutely.
Get out of here. Y'all better make me start cussing with this herb. Get this herb out of here. Hey, tell him to kick rocks then. Go make it $5 million. Congratulations on your money, my boy. You took 3 losses for it.
You would do it.
Congratulations.
You would do
sell out. Now go
You would do it.
disappear. Go back to Africa, wherever the heck you was at. Nigeria or some bullcrap. Go stay over there. That's fine. Go do it.
I think Cameroon, but I think you know what I think you fail to miss. You act like he's only gonna have 3 fights out there. He's gonna be able to come back and fight in Eagle FC. He'll go to Eagle.
Bro, if you don't stop saying Eagle FC, where he's gonna make $60 a fight, shut up. They don't make any money over there.
They don't. But if they get Ngannou to come, bro, I'm buying the pay-per-view if Ngannou goes to Eagle FC and fights a heavyweight over there.
Trey, if Miller blow up and you and you know somebody gonna clip that part where you say Ngannou go back to Africa, they gonna clip that out.
I'm gonna clip it. I'm gonna clip it.
This is the only chat in history I defended a black dude and was like defending them, and somebody called me racist.
Yeah,
still.
I remember that. I remember that.
I was like, "What? I'm on the black dude's
Beta, bro. Beta. Just take it. Look, listen to Beta. He's just schooling you,
somebody
bro.
clip you and just take that one part out. Don't even know your argument.
Ngannou could fight. Ngannou could fight Shannon Briggs for $1 million in an exhibition. That's what's crazy. He'll have fights, bro. He'll have fights, and that's a win for Ngannou.
Not big fights. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Not big
matter.
Fights. He's gonna sell less pay-per-views than he would in UFC.
I'm not talking about how much he's selling in pay-per-views. I'm telling you how much he's getting paid.
Bro, that's why there's not a boxing promotion that it's like, this is the UFC of boxing. There's not one because they can't keep up with that. They can't keep the money.
Trey, this is where I 100% agree with you. There's too many promotions. There's too many belts. Boxing has shot himself in the foot. As Dana White said, it is a going out sale. I'm not disputing that.
Yeah.
I'm saying if we're solely focusing on this one situation, if you're in Ngannou, you're leaving, Trey. You're leaving, Trey.
Because right.
Okay. Wait, no. Okay, maybe you're not leaving because
you got it. No, you got it.
Can I make some news real quick? Can I break news? Because I'm a news person.
Let me just tell Trey one thing. Okay, Trey, I understand. I think if you're getting paid $1 million to fight, you might not leave, Trey. I understand that. I respect that. Let's say the cap for Ngannou in the UFC is $800,000, $900,000, even $1 million. You're not leaving, Trey? If that's the cap.
Who's saying that's the cap, though? He's just not. Nobody's saying he can't make the money in the UFC. He's just not there yet. He's trying to skip steps. That's not how it works.
Trey, let's say the cap is, I think if you say the cap for Ngannou per fight is $1.5 million, I think that's pretty fair.
I think his cap all time, if he actually put some work in and stopped asking for it and actually did something about it, he could get up to in the $3 million range.
After how many fights?
Well, it depends on the work he puts in. I mean,
let's say he just does phenomenal.
Let's say he does phenomenal. You look at Paddy Pimblett, and his next contract is going to be crazy just because he's a superstar.
It's different, though.
How is it different? He's a fighter.
He's a personality.
That's what I'm telling you, bro. If you're not going to put the work in and be somebody outside of this, we're not about to just hand out free money because you want it. It doesn't work like that.
I agree. Not everybody could be a personality. That's why if you can't be a person, no, you can't.
What?
Bro, you know how many great fighters there have been in history that just are not personable? They're just not good.
They have a presence and they would do stuff. Any huge fighter you ever see, anybody who ever made it huge, just humongous. Like I'm not just talking about a random fighter. I'm talking about a big fighter.
Yeah.
They put the work in. They talked off. It wasn't because of only their stuff in the ring. Now that stuff in the ring is the reason they got that big. And then everything they did outside of the ring is what made them who they are. That's any huge fighter.
Why go out of your way to do that if it's not guaranteed?
That's the business. That's the business you're in.
But all right, so let's say your cap is $1.5 million to be generous.
In how many fights though? Why is that his cap?
Okay, let's say right now, bro. Let's say after this Ciryl Gane fight, he makes $1.5 million for the next 4 fights. That's one fight exhibition in boxing. You're doing that, Trey.
Oh my god, I'm done with this conversation. We're going in circles right now.
You're not doing that, Trey. You're not doing that, Trey.
No, because I got a whole league that I'm in right now to where I'm going to eventually get paid to what I want to be paid, and I'm going to absolutely run this division for the next 5 years. So what am I leaving for? Because I'm a herb and I want some money right now, and I can't wait. Like, come on, bro. I'm not doing that.
Okay.
I gotta hang up. I gotta hang up. I gotta get
more
back
question.
to work.
One more question. One more question, Trey. Before you hang up, one more question, Trey. Because this is possible, what if when it's all said and done, you make 40 million more in boxing? If you leave the UFC, are you staying in the UFC or are you leaving?
Much what is? I mean,
I think it's a easy what.
That's so hard to say no to 40 million. That's life changing generational money. But
it's out there.
You're guaranteeing that, and that's not guaranteed at all. And
just like it's not guaranteed to make $2 million in the UFC per fight.
Well, then I guess he can leave and he can go make his money in boxing, like I've been saying the past 50 times. Let him leave. Then it's freaking sellout. Now I know Miller's a sellout, and he would go back on his own homies and everybody who made them and say, "Yeah, screw y'all. They're offering me more money. Y'all have a good one."
He's not stabbing no one in the back.
Let that be known, chat. Miller would go against his own homies, talk some yip about him, and say, "Yeah, y'all can kick rocks. I'm going. I got a new crew now."
You know what you're doing? You're being one of those guys that, Miller made it out the hood. He's not giving me half of his check, so he's a hater. That's what you're doing. I don't mean to hold you up though.
That's what Francis is doing.
You're one of those guys that become a famous rapper and then still live in the hood and then you get like shot or something like that. I'm not doing that. I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
You know what Francis is doing? You're coming back to the hood and saying, "Hey, bro, you remember we used to be homies? Go ahead and throw me all the bread you got. Go ahead and throw me some of that bread you got. Let me get that." And you're like, "Yeah, for what? What are you doing for me?" And you say, nah, but come on, throw it. Throw me the money. You got it.
You want him to stay broke.
No, you're racist.
You want him to stay broke. Racist. You want him to stay broke. That was
hilarious. That dude was called.
I'm so happy Zome saw that. I was literally like, "What the heck? I just defended the dude." Like, what do you mean?
I missed that. What was that? Gervonta versus Cruz, right? That day?
It might have been. It might have been actually. I think it was a boxing fight.
My man Von Blue got out of here as soon as we started talking about Ngannou and Pay. That was Trey. I gotta go too.
So. I gotta work.
Can I break some news?
Yeah. All right, Trey.
R.I.P. Betty White, according to TMZ. I don't know if it's
R.I.P. Betty. She was a baddie. All right, I'll see y'all later.
Peace out, Trey. Be good, broski.
Yes, Ryan Garcia look like they're scheduled to face Isaac Cruz in April. So that's something to look forward to, Miller.
Say it again.
Ryan Garcia and Isaac Cruz are appearing like they might get a contract done soon to fight in April.
I won't believe. Real quick, the money is always going to be there for prize. The existence of Ciryl Trier proves that they will literally just hand people money. There's plenty of money to make. It's okay to disagree with Trey. I like messing with him, but Beta, I'm in the same boat as you. Like, leave and get the money if you don't get paid anywhere near as much. My bad, Trey. Zalme. So that might happen in April.
Yeah, they're looking at an April date.
I wouldn't mind seeing that. I think that'll be good for Ryan Garcia because if Ryan Garcia could beat Cruz in more impressive fashion than Davis, at the end of the day, people are going to talk about it. So,
yeah. Also, I'm gonna give out the ESPN's Ringside Fight of the Year, Canelo Alvarez. Women Fight of the Year, Amanda Cerrone. Fight of the Year, Fury versus Wilder 3. Women's Fight of the Night, Mayer versus Hamdouche. I don't want to say that name wrong. Mm-hmm. Knockout of the Year, Paul versus Woodley. Prospect of the Year, Xander. Upset of the year. Yeah. Cambosa was upset of the year. Eddie Reynoso was trainer of the year. And fight of the year again was Fury Wilder 3. Just so people know.
That's not bad. What source was that?
That was Ringside News, their votes of the year for ESPN.
Oh, okay. I mean, knockout of the year for boxing? So
I disagree with that.
Jake Paul was pretty vicious. I'm not gonna lie.
It was a nasty knockout.
Whether you like Paul or not, that was vicious.
I don't know if it's the knockout of the year. I already told everybody what mine was, but
yo, the room looks dope, Zelme.
I know. I got it all set up. I got I sent you the picture of my what's the name, right? I got my dad Vietnam
you did.
veterans flags over there.
Yeah, that looks dope.
I got my record player.
I like it, bro. The room looks dope. I've been on for 3 hours, but it was nice to do something different.
Yeah, it's the New Year's special. You had to get the squad on.
Facts, bro. Yo, I like these discussions with Trey. We need to have them more. I can't wait till like after New Year. People are out, New Year's or whatever. When we come back, like 2022, we taking over.
Miller, I thought about it. Me and Trey have a political podcast. Let's do it.
Oh man, that would be hilarious because you guys disagree like wholeheartedly. So that'll be.
And I love
hilarious.
Trey. That's my guy. So
Trey's
fun.
the best. Trey's the best, man. I know he had to go work or whatever. We were going at it for like a while.
That's how every political podcast would literally be.
Oh my god, it'll be hilarious, bro. For anybody in chat, thank you for being here. We've been here for like, man, way too long. My man Zelme makes content as well too. If you want to throw your name in there, Zelme in the chat. I'm about to get on. I've been live for 3 hours and 25 minutes.
I know. I drove a place that was 45 minutes away, came back, and you were still on. Like, let me in.
Crazy, bro. It feels nice, man. I wish I could do this in the future a lot more often. Yeah. But I'm gonna get out of here. Zelme, any last things you want to say before I get out of here?
Man, remember to keep stomping. Why? 2022, a new year, grinding. You keep chopping. You get to that diamond on the other side. Because if you stop, you'll never see it. Something amazing happen.
These are facts, man. 2022 around the corner, man. I can't wait. And
April 22nd, 2022, Black people are supposed to be psychic. Me and my boy gonna show us what psychic powers we get.
Oh my god, bro! Like, bro, I'm excited for 2022. What's the goal, real quick, Zelme, before I get out of here? And any goals?
100,000 on YouTube. Let's go. I'm going crazy. Let's go get something grind like insane.
I'm gonna go with 20,000 on YouTube. I'll be happy if I get there. I'm gonna go with 20 on YouTube. I'm gonna go with working out a lot more, being fit.
I need
and maybe and a sponsored deal if I have something like that. So yeah, being fit, sponsorship deal, 20K on YouTube. Maybe we come back to this video one day, Zelma, and we'll be like, damn, like we did it. Or we'll be like, we didn't do it, but this is what we need to work on.
New Year's Eve, 5 years from now, me and Miller having millions of subs.
Oh my god!
Watch this video 5 years from now. Miller putting the title come back 5 years from now.
Bro, that'll be fire. Let's see where we're at. What's that? 2026.
Matter of fact, cut this part out and just put it in private and release it 5 years from now. Let's go.
Yo, imagine, bro. That'll be crazy, bro.
We doing the Mr. Beast, Miller. We doing the Mr. Beast.
Bro, imagine. Bro, I hope you guys in chat have goals. If you want to share them as well too. I'm going to get out of here. Wish you guys the best in 2022. 2021 has been a blast for me. We covered a lot of fights. I think we're going to get a lot of fights 2022 as well too. And I can't wait to call them because it should be a lot of fun. That's it for me. God bless you guys. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate the support. And I'll catch you guys next year. I can't wait to like say the cheesy jokes and be like, yo, I haven't seen you guys since last year. Anyways, I'm out of here. Much love. Thank you, Zelme, for being here. That was a fun podcast, little live stream. We'll be back soon. Peace. Thank you so much, Beta. I just saw what you said. Keep being reasonable and you'll get there. You have a solid thing you can make of this. I truly appreciate that. I truly believe the same, man. Any suggestions or anything that you think I should work on or change, you please let me know. Much